Tuhin, in your view, what is the impact of this on our politics? Because obviously this line has been repeated. Constitutional morality, religion is an intensely private affair. The Prime Minister should not be at the Pran Pratishtha. Given the response to today's event, what impact do you think it will have on politics?
Well, Jai Shri Ram, Arnab ji, Jai Shri Ram to everybody. The point is today, today's event marks a watershed moment in our civilizational history. Today's event marks a watershed moment in our civilizational history. Number one, it reasserts that India is primarily a civilizational nation and a spiritual democracy. And Ram Rajya is an extension of the best principles of good governance. Because if you actually look at it, Ram Rajya dates back 8,000 years. It is the first definition, it is the first sankalpana, as we call it, of the right social welfare state. And in this age, in this day and age, under Prime Minister Modi, imagine how we have weaved the elements of DPI, India's digital public infrastructure, based on the JAM Trinity to achieve what the previous Congress governments had refused or had been unable to do it because of the vast corruption existing. So I think, Ram Raj has a far deeper connotation than many of the opposing political parties would ever understand. Moreover, dharma in Indian context goes beyond religion. It is about your daitva towards the nation, towards the society. And I think when Prime Minister Modi today spelled it out very specifically, that this Ram Mandir has laid the foundation of our Rashtra Niti for the next 1,000 years. I don't think, he could have been more specific. We, in the last 500 years, or at least in the last 800 years, we have lived with under all kinds of self-trappings of self-flagelling mentality or pseudo-secularism. All that stands abandoned today. And I think this is going to mark the ushering in of a golden period of our history.
Absolutely. I began by saying today, Gautam Lahiri and Abhishek Sudhir, I like your response to that. I began by saying that we must not carry anymore a sense of guilt. And I said we, in this context, very specifically the majority religion, Hinduism, Hindus who are over 82% of the population of this country, must no longer carry a sense of guilt. And in a way, Gautam Lahiri and Abhishek, I'm sure you'll agree with me, that politicians like the Congress politicians, others, they carry out appeasement to reinforce a sense of guilt on Hindus. That Hindus should feel guilty about being 82% of the population of the country and must overcompensate by saying Muslims have the first right to the nation's resources and hence legitimized appeasement politics. In that sense, when Hindus get over and free themselves of this sense of guilt, which is going to happen after today, Gautam, Abhishek, then what impact will it have on the nation's politics and the politics of appeasement? Gautam, would you like to take that first?
Yeah, am I audible? Am I audible? I think I have
Yes, you are
connected by this phone.
Yes, you are.
Okay, thank you. Well, I look at this event, actually what has happened today, definitely what you say is celebration of the spiritualism of India. But definitely, I would say that today the country has come to a new kind of a thinking or discourse, you can say, whether our constitution is appropriate for doing all these things. So those who are opposing it, they have a definite point of view. I am not saying anything. What I am saying, the appeasement, I don't know. Who has said the appeasement to a particular community? I have never said. If any citizen of this country is a citizen of India, as the constitution provides. So definitely, this is the first time I find constitutional function, as we have said earlier, and which you have opposed also. The constitutional function is whether you raised a question, whether constitutional function is should join this kind of religious function or spiritual functions or not. As a representative of the state, he is supposed to be the leader of all the communities of India, not only the Hindus, the Hindu, Muslim.
How does he cease to be?
The six religions.
No, but how does he cease to be? I put that to Abhishek. No, this is being said the Prime Minister is the leader of all Indians. Abhishek, how does the Prime Minister cease to be? when as a proud Hindu, he leads the Pran Pratishtha? How does he cease to be the leader of everyone in the country? And how does Manmohan Singh become the leader of everyone in the country when in 2006 he says Muslims should have the first claim on resources? I don't understand the dichotomy, the hypocrisy between the two positions. No, Abhishek.
No, I don't think he ceases to be the Prime Minister or the leader of non-Hindus just because he has performed the Pran Pratishtha. I don't think so. But we do know that there is a mosque also that's coming up in Ayodhya in the near future. And I think the Prime Minister will be inaugurating a temple in Abu Dhabi very soon, probably next month. So I would like to see him attend the inauguration of that mosque as well. And I'm sure a wily political operator such as himself, he will probably attend it. Look, at the end of the day, this is a very special day for all Hindus, Mr. Goswami. It's a very special day for my family. Members of my family have also donated to the trust. I come from a village in Karnataka, which Lord Ram, according to the Sthal Puran, is believed to have visited, where he has subdued Parashurama. That village is called Hiremaglur or Bhargavpuri, is the traditional name. So Lord Ram, Prabhu Shri Ram is very special to all Hindus. I think what we need to see is a new opposition. The opposition has committed political harakiri, political suicide by not attending this event. The opposition as it stands today is in no position to defeat Narendra Modi or to defeat the BJP. We need a pro-Hindu opposition. Today, unfortunately, the belief is if you're a Modi Virodi, you're a Ram Virodi. You need an opposition that can dispel that notion. But today, yes, it is a huge moment by not being there. The opposition has handed this election 2024 to the BJP on a platter. For generations to come, the BJP and its spokespersons and its supporters will say, where were you when the Pran Pratishtha of Prabhu Shri Ram happened, of Ram Lalla? Where were you? You weren't there, and that is the biggest mistake. I think today you will see the beginnings of a new pro-Hindu opposition. Appeasement has to stop, I agree with you. But we have to continue asking questions of our government. We have to continue questioning the Prime Minister. By questioning the Prime Minister or the government,
because I want to get in Smita on this. I think she's wanting to react.
Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. This is not just an app, viewers. It's a direct conduit to a world of news delivered with unparalleled authority and integrity right at your fingertips. Republic World app is your gateway to the latest updates, live streams, and the debates that have become the hallmark of our journalistic prowess. Download Republic World app, available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store. Brace yourselves for a revolutionary leap into the world of news with the Republic World app. This is not just an app, viewers. It's a direct conduit to a world of news delivered with unparalleled authority and integrity right at your fingertips. Republic World app is your gateway to the latest updates, live streams, and the debates that have become the hallmark of our journalistic prowess. Download Republic World app, available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store.